All right, welcome. We've got a 5-minute master plan for your fixed deposits. Seriously, if you have any savings, this is something you're going to want to see. We're about to show you exactly how to maximize your returns in 2026, so let's just dive right in. So let me start with a really simple question for you. Is the money you've tucked away for safety actually pulling its weights? Or is it kind of just sitting there, barely keeping up with inflation? It's a super important question for every single saver right now. And here's why that question matters so much. Right now, in 2026, FD interest rates have pretty much peaked. The real trick is to lock in these amazing returns now, before they start to drop. And don't worry, we're going to show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so first things first, let's understand what's happening in the market. We're sitting on what experts are calling the 2026 rate plateau. And believe me, it's a golden opportunity for anyone who knows what they're doing. So what is a rate plateau? It's actually pretty simple. It's that perfect, sweet spot where interest rates are high, they're holding steady, but all the signs are pointing to them not going any higher. This, right here, is the moment of maximum opportunity. It's the peak, right before the ride down. You can think of interest rate cycles like seasons. They come and they go. You wouldn't wait until the middle of winter to go enjoy the sunshine, right? Well, this high-interest summer we're in isn't going to last forever, which makes right now the perfect time to act. All right, so you get why you need to act now. But the big question is, where do you actually go? Let's go scout the train a bit and find out which banks are offering the absolute best deals. Okay, so here's the basic trade-off. You've got small finance banks offering the highest yields, up to 9.1%. Then you have the public sector banks, which everyone sees as the safest bet, but their returns are a bit lower. And smack in the middle are the private sector banks, striking a nice balance. Your choice really just depends on your own priorities. Are you chasing the highest yield, absolute safety, or a little bit of both? And just to get specific, here are some of the current market leaders. Unity Small Finance Bank is offering a massive 9.1%. That's huge. Equitas and AU also have some really strong rates. And check out IDFC First. They offer a monthly interest payout, which is perfect if you're someone who needs a regular income stream. Now, let's get into a pro-level tip that most people completely miss. It's called the odd day benefit, and it can unlock an even higher interest rate at the exact same bank. Have you ever seen an offer for a really specific deposit term? Something like, say, 444 days? Or maybe you've seen one for 666 days. Or even 999 days? Yeah, these aren't just random numbers. They are a secret weapon for getting higher returns. So here's the secret. Banks have their own specific cash flow needs. And to manage them, they'll offer a premium. We're talking an extra 0.25% to 0.50% to get people to deposit money for these exact odd day periods. It's a little bonus you just won't get on the standard 1 or 2-year FDs. And speaking of extra benefits, let's talk about senior citizens. Pretty much everyone over 60 gets an extra 0.5%, which is great. But super seniors, that's people over 80, can get up to 0.80% extra from certain banks like Union Bank and PNB. That's a really significant boost. Okay, this is important. Before you lock in any FD, it's absolutely vital to run a quick safety check. We've boiled it all down to a simple 4-point checklist for you. So first, what's your real return after you factor in inflation? Second, and this is a big one, is the interest compounded quarterly for maximum growth? Third, what's the deal with early withdrawal? You need to know the policy. And fourth, how are taxes going to affect your earnings? Let's zoom in on that last point for a second. So, just remember this. Your FD interest is fully taxable. The bank will deduct tax at the source, or TDS, if your interest income crosses a certain threshold. But, and this is key, if your total income is actually below the taxable limit, you can submit a Form 15G or 15H to stop them from making that deduction. And finally, let's get to the bottom line. Does chasing an extra 0.5% here or there really make a difference? The answer is a huge, resounding yes, and I'm about to show you why. So let's just ask the question straight up. Does a seemingly tiny difference, just 0.45%, actually make any real impact on your savings? Well, let's just look at the numbers. On a one-lock deposit for 1 year, that 0.45% difference between SBI and Kotak Mahindra means you've got nearly 500 extra rupees in your pocket. Now, that might not sound like a lot, but this is where the magic really starts to happen. See, that extra earning immediately starts earning its own interest.
So over time, or with larger amounts of money, that small gap just snowballs. It turns from a few hundred rupees into literally tens of thousands. That right there is the awesome power of compounding at a straightly better rate. And this is the core of the whole strategy. Locking in a rate above 8% today isn't just about earning more right now. It's about protecting your future income from the rate cuts that are bound to happen, and it guarantees you a predictable return you can count on. So we'll leave you with this final thought. The opportunity is here, is happening right now, on this interest rate plateau. The window is wide open. The only real question left is, are you ready to act?